Tuesday Seventh-day Adventists, a revival of original Adventism and ancient Christianity, presents Escape for Thy Life, a program explaining prophecy, current affairs, theological issues, rights and freedoms, health issues, natural disasters, comparative religion, spiritualism, pioneer history, creation versus evolution, escape for thy life. Good day, this is Brother Medina for Tuesday Seventh-day Adventist, and please let us start with a word of prayer. Gracious, loving Father, be with us now as we enter into this presentation. Bless everyone listening. May they learn topics for their health. May they learn to upgrade their health. May they learn that the leaves are for the healing of the nations. In Jesus' holy name we pray, with thanksgiving unto thee. Amen. Well, today our topic is the medicine tree. The medicine tree. And what we are dealing with is the pawpaw tree, because the pawpaw tree has all wonderful type of properties in it. The leaves, the fruit, whether ripe or green, the trunk, the roots, the whole tree has great properties for all of us to bless our health and to make us much, much more better. And for this reason, we want to present to you in this topic today the facts about the pawpaw tree. Yes, my dear people, many people claim that why are you saying that pawpaw tree is good for chikungunya? Why are you saying it is good for dengue fever? What studies do we have of this? But here is a book Natural Products in Caribbean Folk Medicine by C.E. Seaforth. This book was bought at UWI, the University of the West Indies. And this book, on page 28 and 29, clearly tells us the great use of the whole pawpaw plant. This is the reason why we call the pawpaw plant the medicine tree, because the whole tree has plenty properties of medicines good for your health. And here is a book introducing the fact that pawpaw, the pawpaw tree, the pawpaw leaves, the stem, the trunk, the roots, everything is good for your health. Now you need to know how to protect yourself from the chikungunya virus. Since official documents tell us that it is airborne, it's an airborne virus via the aerosol route, by coughing, by breathing out, by talking with droplets in the air. Since they tell us that in US documents, your first defense is to get original flavor Listerine and gargle it low down in the throat as much as possible and spit it out to kill any viruses lodged there in your throat. And once you are infected with the virus and you get the illnesses from the virus, what you have to do is to take the green pawpaw leaf, osterize it in water and drink the water, or boil it in water and drink the tea. This will help you very much deal with the chikungunya virus, the effects of it in your body. It's very helpful, and this is why you need to understand that this medicine tree, the pawpaw tree, is good for many things. Papaya, Carica, papaya, lin. Common names: papaya, pawpaw, melon tree, fan mugo. Papaya plant has been touted by traditional healers for centuries as a source of powerful medicine. Every part of the papaya plant and its fruit lends therapeutic value in maintaining health and correcting bodily imbalances. A quick look at the goodness of papaya. General papaya nutrients: vitamin E, flavonoids, cryptozanacin, folic acid, carotenes, potassium, phosphorus, iron, calcium, vitamin A, vitamin C, carotenoids, absorbic acid, magnesium. General papaya constituents: contains many biologically active compounds. Two important ones are papain and papain. Leaf, fruit, stem and root yield a proteolytic enzyme, papain, papayotene, phytokinase, malic acid, calcium malate. Leaves yield capani. Notice this: leaves yield capani, alkaloids, caproside, glucoside, saccharose 0.85%, dextrose 2.6%, levulose 2.1%, citrates. The fruit yields saccharose 0.85%, dextrose 2.6%, levulose 2.1%, malic acid, pectin, papain, and citrates. Let us now look at the benefits of the pawpaw leaf, the green pawpaw leaf. Let's look at the benefits of it. We have told you that it is good for the chikungunya virus. Those of you who have been infected, it is good for that. Let us look at the benefits of papaya leaf. Here is the scientific evidence. Leaf constituents: beta-carotene, calcium, capain, fats, flavonols, magnesium, niacin, papain, saponin, vitamin C, iron, sodium. All these are great benefits you get from the pawpaw leaves. Enzymes from papaya leaves, papain. And this will show us the green pawpaw leaf, how it can help us deal with chikungunya and even dengue fever. Observe what we are told, I quote: Papain is the most active enzyme in the green parts of a pawpaw plant. One of the key areas in which papain serves the body is in the realm of its protein digestive properties. Its action in the digestion is more effective than pepsin and pancreatin, which is used to stimulate the function of the pancreas. Papain also decreases pain and inflammation associated with rheumatoid arthritis. And here is where it helps us deal with the chikungunya, by removing the pain associated with rheumatoid arthritis. Continuing, improving healing of injuries and reducing swelling after surgery. Papain is 3 times more abundant in green papa than fully ripened fruit. So here is another enzyme from the green pawpaw leaves. You call it chromopapain. Chromopapain is a special enzyme that is sometimes injected into the invertebral disc as a treatment for patients suffering from a slipped spinal disc. Chromopapain can also help lower inflammation and improve healing from burns. So this again shows it deals with the pain and also the injuries with a slipped disc. And just so, wherever you get the pain from the chikungunya virus, the facts are the chromopapain in the green pawpaw leaf deals with that pain and stops it. Flavonols. Flavanol antioxidants are a specific type of antioxidant called flavonoids. According to the Linus Pauling Institute, this group of antioxidants may have antiviral, anti-tumor, and anti-inflammatory effects on the human body. Flavonols contain quercetin, a potent antioxidant proven to be beneficial in the treatment of viral infections, particularly in patients with underlying chronic lung disease. And so this flavonols that is in the green pawpaw leaf also deals with virus in the body and tumors in the body and inflammation that comes from the chikungunya virus. So it is good to deal with viral infections also. And here we have a pawpaw tree in somebody's yard, in a person's yard here. And this pawpaw tree wasn't planted by the person, but birds dropped it there from their droppings as they feed on pawpaws in different parts of the country. And look again, here we have another pawpaw tree here, again growing wild in somebody's yard. Again, this was dropped here by birds. So these trees grow wild in your yard. You mustn't cut them down when you see them there in your yard. You must preserve them and use them because they are very good for you. And here again is another pawpaw tree. This one also wasn't planted, but was dropped here by birds. But these trees have wonderful properties to help people. Truly, the leaves are for the healing of the nation. Minerals in papaya leaves. Magnesium assists in the assimilation of phosphorus. Lack of magnesium can be responsible for tetany, tuberculosis, diabetes, cancer, and all nervous diseases. This is the reason why papaya leaves, especially the green ones, are being employed in the treatment of the above listed diseases. And this clearly shows us that the medical fraternity is themselves using green pawpaw leaves to help people with sicknesses. So when we say drink green pawpaw leaf for the chikungunya, we are not saying something outside of the medical establishments. They themselves are using it. But you can use it for yourself also. And here's another mineral in the papaya leaf. We have potassium, necessary for muscular weakness, which is associated with malaria and also slows down sclerosis of the vascular system. It contributes to the fight against bacteria and cleanses the digestive system. So here we have fighting against bacteria from the green pawpaw leaf and also muscular weakness. So any muscular weakness associated with malaria or chikungunya, it also deals with it. Yes, my dear people. You also get manganese in the pawpaw leaf, necessary for the functioning of the pituitary gland, the pineal gland, and the brain. It promotes hepatorenal function, combat anemia, supports bone development and function, speeds healing of wounds, sustains healthy skin, strengthens the immune system, and stabilizes blood sugar to protect against diabetes and metabolic disorders. So this is the reason why it will help you also with the chikungunya, because it will strengthen your immune system. And also it is good for diabetes too. And a lot of people have diabetes in the country. So it's very, very good to use. And now here are vitamin compositions of papaya leaves, present in green, yellow, and brown leaves. So this is present in all the leaves. Ascorbic acid, vitamin C. Known for boosting the immune system, vitamin C is also an antioxidant that has been linked to younger looking skin, contributes to the health of teeth and gums, is required for production of the collagen, and enhances the absorption of iron, B12, folic acid, B6, and vitamin E. And this is the reason why you should have pawpaw leaves as a part of your tea, your general part of your tea, whether it's a green leaf or whether it is the yellow leaf or the brown leaf. Just boil them in water and drink the water as a tea. And you should have it as a regular thing every month or every week or some kind of thing like that, but just have it as a normal tea that you drink. Now let us continue. And here we have this huge pawpaw tree here growing in another person's yard. This wasn't planted. This was dropped here by birds also as a seed, and it grew into this huge pawpaw tree. But you see, we have the theory that in everybody's yard you have leaves, trees, properties to help them with their health problems. And so the leaves are truly for the healing of the nation. This is the pawpaw tree. This is a medicine tree. We have thiamine, vitamin B1. Thiamine helps the body cells convert carbohydrates into energy, essential for the functioning of the heart, muscles, and nervous system. Thiamine has also been shown to be helpful in the treatment of diabetic neuropathy. So again, here's another important vitamin in your pawpaw leaf. So use your green pawpaw leaf. Don't care what anybody say, use it. Anybody who figure it is unscientific, science proves that it is very good for your body. Yes, my dear people. And now let us look at vitamin E in pawpaw leaf also, and it is present in the green, yellow, and brown leaves. Vitamin E. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that is essential for several basic bodily functions. It helps protect the body against stroke, cataracts, cancer, heart disease, and even the signs of aging. Vitamin E can also help prevent or fight cancer. It protects the cell's DNA from damage that can cause the cells to turn cancerous. Now get this clear. It protects the cell's DNA from damage that can cause the cells to turn cancerous. Therefore, it fights against cancer. It can actually reduce the rate of growth for tumors, at the same time enhancing the immune system to fight cancer. And this is the reason why it also helps in chikungunya, because it enhances the immune system. So it is very important for you to have your pawpaw leaf tea. Let us continue again. Riboflavin, vitamin B2, required by the body to use oxygen and the metabolism of amino acids, fatty acids, and carbohydrates. Needed to activate vitamin B6, helps to create niacin and assists the adrenal glands, and also used for red blood cell formation, antibody production, cell respiration, and growth. Did you see how good the pawpaw leaf is? That's why you should have it as a constant tea. Many of the sicknesses people get, you won't get it if this is a constant tea in your life. Yes, my dear people. And then you have papaya leaf extract for cancer. In a study published in February 2010, issue of the Journal of Ethnopharmacology, documented that papaya leaf extract reduces inflammation and activated immune system toxic effects towards cancer cells, inhibited tumor cell growth, and stimulated genes that modulate the immune system's anti-tumor effects. End of quote. And do you know what this means? This has an enormous potential to remove cancer from within the body, but it also has an enormous ability to correct all forms of inflammation associated with various viruses. That's why if the person is receiving treatment for Ebola, one of the treatments to also give them is green pawpaw leaf. You austerize the leaf, or you take the leaf and you bring it into a liquid and treat the person with that liquid. That is one of the important things to give a person who has Ebola also. Yes, my dear people. We are in nature here, and there are wild pawpaw trees growing all over. All you have to do is to look for them, but they are very important for medicinal purposes. This is something you must always look for in your yard, and when you see a green pawpaw tree growing there, do not cut it down. Leave it, let it grow. Eat the pawpaw, drink the leaves, whether yellow, green, or dry. They're all good for your health. This you need to know, and this you need to remember. So may God help you to pay careful attention to your health by using the medicine tree, which is the pawpaw tree. We call the pawpaw tree a medicine tree because every single part of it is good for your health. The study found that papaya slowed the growth of a wide variety of tumors, including those of the breast, lung, pancreas, cervix, and liver. Researchers used a concentrated tea made from dried pawpaw leaf. It was found that the larger the dose of papaya leaf tea used, the more it reduced the tumor. End of quote. Did you see how great that is? Listen, drink as much as you can, my dear people. The dramatic healing properties of the tea were attributed to increased production of Th1 type cytokines, which are regulators of the immune system. With an increase of cytokines, the immune system is able to dissolve cancer cells. As an added benefit, consumption of papaya leaf tea is void of the harmful side effects of traditional therapies. End of quote. Did you see that? So, no side effects. That's the point. You get no side effects. It is void of the side effects. And this is the reason why you should start using this as a part of your diet. So, when you see a pawpaw tree growing up in your yard, a wild pawpaw tree, just take the leaf and start using it. Don't study anybody. Don't cut it down. Don't throw it away. Use the leaves. It's good for your health. Other papaya tea benefits. It aids digestion. The tea prepared with the green papaya leaf promotes digestion and aids in treatment of ailments such as chronic indigestion, overweight, and obesity. Arteriosclerosis, high blood pressure, and weakening of the heart. So all of this, the green pawpaw leaf tea aids in, and that's why it should be part of your diet. And then again, we have gastric protection from the pawpaw leaf. According to a study published in the September 2008 issue of the West Indian Medical Journal, papaya leaves give protection against alcohol-induced gastric damage, including ulcers in animal studies. And that's why it is so good for you to have it to use as a part of your general diet. Yes, my dear people. Then we have also gluten digestion. According to the book, The Complete Herbal Guide, a natural approach to healing the body, papaya leaf tea can alleviate heartburn discomfort and is an appetite stimulant. Papaya leaf tea may also help digest the wheat protein gluten, which is difficult for some people to digest and causes an autoimmune condition known as celiac disease. So it's very good to use. Other papaya tea benefits. Papaya tea mixed with honey is a perfect cure to cough and fever. Papaya leaf tea is also believed to offer relief from menstrual cramps. Drinking papaya leaf tea can offer relief from bowel disorders and constipation. The green leaves of papaya were used in several regions of Asia and Africa to make tea believed to have protective properties against malaria. Papaya leaf tea offers excellent protection against heartburns, dyspepsia, gastric cataract, and indigestion. Papaya tea leaf is believed to offer permanent relief from zits and acne. That's why you should use it. Papaya leaves for dengue fever. And this is exactly what we are showing here. It is good for dengue fever too. In a research conducted on 70 dengue patients by Dr. Sanaf Hetage, juice extracted from papaya leaves shows that the white blood cells and platelets of the patients increased. The blood clotting normalized and the liver was repaired. Did you see that? All this from papaya leaves. And this has been found in medical studies. So here are other papaya leaves usage. The leaves are used as vermifuge. The leaves used as vermifuge. Carpain in papaya leaves are effective in removing intestinal roundworms. Decoction of leaves used for asthma. Bruised papaya leaves are used as a poultice for rheumatism. Yes, my dear people. Again, fresh green leaf is a good antiseptic. Brown, dried papaya leaf is best as a tonic and blood purifier. Papain is also proven to be effective in treating the herpes simplex virus and herpes zoster, which is shingles. And this is the reason why when you have a pawpaw leaf growing in your yard, you have a medical pharmacy growing there. Literally a medical pharmacy. All you have to do is to juice the leaves, boil the leaves, green, yellow, brown, and drink it as a normal tea. That's what you have in your yard there. A medical pharmacy when you have the pawpaw tree growing there. Yes, my dear people. And let us look at something Hippocrates said. Many doctors like to take the Hippocratic oath. But hear what Hippocrates also said. And this should be followed. Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food. End of quote.
Some doctors recommend papaya leaf juice during the treatment. A study headed by leading Colombo researcher Dr. Sanath Hetig on 70 dengue patients in Sri Lanka found that 10 ml of papaya leaf juice helped them fully recover. And in patients with more serious dengue hemorrhagic fever who were in the ICU, internal bleeding almost completely stopped within 24 hours. So how does it work?
It has a good amount of vitamin C, which helps in basically boosting your immune system. Along with that, it has a lot of antimicrobial properties whereby it actually expels, the parasite from your gut. So as a result of which a person recovers from the infection a little faster.
So my dear people, what you have just seen is the great benefit of the whole pawpaw tree and of those pawpaw leaves. It's good for your health. You must have it as a part of your tea drinking diet all the time and use it. It will bless you and it will help you. Our next television program is next Sunday. There is no skipping this time of any Sunday. Next Sunday we will be on again and we want to show you a lot of important facts about the Ebola virus. And until then, may God bless you until we meet again. In Jesus' holy name, amen.